Panhandle's End. I hear a good old-fashioned San Francisco sound feedback and distortion pouring out of a tiny amp down the hill. Sketch, the self-described potaholic, decked out in the classic 70s denim uniform. Excuse me.
Fuck a microphone.
Sketch, the self-described potaholic decked out in the classic 70s denim uniform, is doing the hippie flail down by the guitar player and his old lady, who are older but stunningly beautiful people. The guitar player backs a grindy riff with a mean reggae blues howl. Minstrel sing beware of Vanity Fair. Poet cry, don't you hear the siren song of the sea? I mean, this turns out to be the guy's only lyric, but he bites down on the vocal really well, and he noodles the fuzzy sound in luscious tones. So then this old woven poncho with hair gone the color of an old mop comes bobbing up the hill and stops by our Fimo coven, halfway between Needle Lake and Stanyon. His name is Jamie or Jaime or James or some shit like that, but we instantly recognize each other as equals beneath the sun. We desire conversation because we see that shine in each other so clearly, but it is utterly useless. He can't verbally communicate the distance he's traveled to reach here, but looking into his steel gray eyes, the answer comes so clearly. Baja? I don't know, is that far? It seems longer rather than farther. But I see the 1,000 miles in his pupils. I see Cabo in 1,000 million handouts and nights on warm beaches and not so warm nights underneath a levee or a broken bus stop or whatever holds up till someone comes to run you off. He doesn't do acid anymore. He doesn't need to. He's tripping all the time now. Life next to the ocean will do that to a wanderer. Can he see my coyotes up in the high Mojave Desert, the shades and wraiths and shapeshifters all haunting the Valley of Fire? Oh yes, his smile sees all, clearly and right through me. Dee and John watch us. Our conversation to them sounds like this. Yeah, you know, man, because it's all like just totally fucking wow. And whatever it is, just is, you know, yeah. And it doesn't even sound that good. They laugh at us the whole time, but all I hear is the beckoning. You could do it, you know. It's all just one big beach between here and Chile and the Incan ruins, and you could go. You're smart enough, you're strong enough to start out on the journey right now and leave these sorry bitches behind right now. And isn't that what you really want? Isn't that all any of us who wind up ending on this frontier want? Machu Picchu and the Nazca lines fade into the shadows and wrinkles of Jamie's face. The sun is low and gold orange through the eucalyptus and oak trees. Now I'm looking at a malnourished man, an old man not much older than me, and a smoky voice, having hooked up a freebie from Dee's American Spirits, asks if I know where to get something to eat. Oh, the Krishna temple is something like 3 blocks down Haight and another 4 blocks up, and they'll feed you up to a certain time. I think they had a couple hours or so left. He gets that wry, knowing look that comes so easy to those with premature crow's feet. He says to me, it'll be the first time I've done some chanting. I can get off on it too a little bit, but at the end of the second day, they start wanting you to hang around, you know? Yeah, I know. That's the price, ain't it? There's always the introductory offer. There are 1,000 ways to turn bohemian in this town, each with the same market value as the entrance to any monastery of your choosing. Entire lives are bound in tightly wound strategies. Entire histories are displayed in tightly wound stances. You have a stance now that projects the exact same thing in ways that some of us can see and others of us cannot see. Now he laughs at me. I think that's a plan, man. Thanks, you helped me out a lot. And off he goes for the rest of this existence. Dee and John are staring at me, stupid acid grins pasted to their glazed mugs. John starts peeling out guffaws. You're a fucking freak, dude. Dee chides him. I told you he was the real deal. I have no choice but to grin back at them sheepishly and tell them I think that I might have ESP. Yeah, so I'm one of the closers tonight. Oh wait, don't go, please don't.
Yes!
Just a few minutes, I swear. I know you're tired. I know you haven't come here tonight for my self-absorbed catharsis. I know there's a lover you need to be getting back to right now, however real or unreal they might be. But you've waited it out this long. You may as well stay for the rest of the ritual. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I am just the kind of poem to be hanging out to the next to the last title. Just the kind of poem who's just hanging out and lost and looking for a free ride or a free drink or a handout or maybe even a warm bed. And let me tell you, who am I kidding? Of course I'm that kind of poem.
Right?
But I have been blessed to see all of you and hear all of your words tonight. And I've seen all of you burn bright. And I need to let you know that I am blessed. I lost the line. I am blessed to feel your embers, to have felt your embers burst into a spark for better or worse. That simply I can hold in my hand like an ash that I can smear like the old lacrimological scratch across my third eye. And I want to ask, where is it now that you are going once you've contributed the dousing of the conflagration that we now bear witness to? Is it the place that you most want to go to? Thank you.